Hello everybody, Grieveless here, bringing us some more Earth Research Community First. Hope you're all having a good evening. Certainly having fun, minus the fact that I remembered that I made a mistake, and that mistake is that direct space research comes after quantum computing, so this should have been going towards quantum computing. Whatever, we're going to get a rival mass communications. So, does that meaningfully change it? That does meaningfully change it. That does not. Get mass communications because one of the things we're going to be doing is trying our damnedest to get, right now, India. China as soon as we can, but India is a lot more functional for us to grab and start fixing it up. Well, if you're just going to have it sitting there waiting for me to steal aliens. The other big thing is we got a good criminal org. Time when I do not have the influence I need to get it. And some more changes have come out. One that I completely missed is the national priority bonuses have changed to the point where running economy is actually a reasonable choice. There's a lot of changes that are still coming. I'm not sure when and where any given thing is going to come out, be relevant. Who's a what's a haza. Yeah, so the plan is to force the servants overcap. I believe I have an assassinate. No, I do not currently have an assassinate target. I'm going to find a servant. I'm going to start assassinating them because I don't currently have enough persuasion to actually force the servants overcap enough for me to take China when I relooked at the math. So I'm going to have to level up a little bit more before we swing at China, but that
mission is a no-go.
Doesn't mean we can't take India. Aw, sadness. Expected, but a little sad. Once we get a rival mass communications, that's going to change a little bit, though, because I'll start being able to do a lot more damage to their public support in any given nation. Yes. Have modules being built. Let me go quickly check and see if there's anything that requires immediate attention for that. No. Yes. We are going to upgrade all, because this one we're actually just going to upgrade. Ops. Skunk. I'm going to get some extra solar arrays for backups. Someone did comment about how vulnerable the solar arrays are. This is true. Like, this is 100% factually true. They are incredibly vulnerable. I actually really like this as a very powerful but fragile thing you can do in the game, because it means your infrastructure matters in a way it sort of kind of didn't as much before. And you need to actually pay attention to your infrastructure and keep it safe. Sure, whatever. Take your GDP increase. Now, alright, I think that gives me just barely enough influence to do both of these things. Augment. Get criminal. We acquired criminal. We're going to buy this as soon as we can, because that is a juicy org bonus. Not the best tier 3 org, but a very solid one. And numbers. We need more investigation from you. There we go. We are not advising right now or doing anything else because, honestly, we're saving up to buy a very good org. Hello, Academy. I would love that. There is basically no chance of me getting it, is there? You are also very rude. Eventually, she will need to be stabbed, for the Academy and Humanity First are enemies. Don't get me wrong.
Enemy orcs.
Our current peace is mainly because there are bigger priority threats, not because there will be a true peace.
Standing by for orders.
Let's hit India again with another public campaign.
I will try to sway the public.
And these two are attempting to find a servant. Well, we have found a servant. So what we're going to do is we're going to immediately kill her.
Standing by.
I don't have the ability to turn the servants without a ton of luck at 17 persuasion. So we're going to go with Plan B. And those of you who watched prior videos will know that this sometimes backfires. I really hope it doesn't backfire right now. Come on. Come on.
We've got some intel on our target.
There we go. Yeah, might as well re-equip this, unless there's someone smarter to re-equip that too. Yeah, sure, let's re-equip this.
Problem solved.
Alright, we've eliminated her. This should give them actually a pretty hefty penalty. Yeah, they're now pretty over cap. Rude. It's likely they're going to abandon India. If they don't, then I'm probably... or Bharat. Still not used to that, but I'm going to try and use the name that has been requested internationally. Bharat? I'm not entirely sure about pronunciation as per normal. But the plan is, we take that, we kick everyone except for Exodus out, and hope that eventually someone kicks Exodus out. Or we will finally betray our non-aggression pact, but I'd really like that to be someone else deciding to cause the problem. We're continuing to boost her persuasion. Suppose I should check on this, but I don't think there's that much. Anyway. Hostile takeover. Do we have anything that I can steal? Not really. There. I could give it another go. Actually, first off, did the servants abandon? No. That means we have to kill more servants. Don't currently have any servants to kill. Well, person in China is likely to be a servant.
Ready.
And we're also going to take a relatively easy investigate.
Surveillance.
Ready.
We do want to continue advising the US so long as we can, and it's time to start merging in our Caribbean community.
On my way to the capital.
Wish I could do two of them, but I can't. So we are instead going to continue fighting the good fight of terrible public campaigning until we get this tech done.
Offering counsel.
For those curious, the tea of the day today is a lychee rose. I do really like this tea. It's one I've had several times before. Protectorate. They are also worth stabbing.
You're kidding, right? I could set up your...
Let's see. Advanced atomic is what goes up to quantum computing. I should have done this earlier. I didn't do it earlier. That's on me.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Let's see. Have we
Policy direction complete.
Unification of Puerto Rico and relations, policies. Baton. I could just go conquer Bangladesh right now, probably, which is still in a pretty bad state. I might do that. That would boost a bunch of things. All right, I have negative water income. Well, that. Did mine turn off? Oh, no, they're just still being upgraded. I'm going to give another Earth station. Ooh, no, I'm going to build another Earth station soon. Rather, as soon as broadcast outlets pop up. So I'm going to save that MC right now.
I'm here.
A question a few people had is what I'm looking for in counselors and why I can quickly say I'm not recruiting anyone. Right now, what I'm... that costs 20 influence. Let's not. What I'm really looking for is someone who has a science trait that I would like. Right now, my council only has one science trait. Well, one good science trait. Alex is minorly helpful, but there's not a ton in life science.
At your service.
Or can help out this terrible persuasion game that I keep getting myself stuck in.
Where to?
Ooh, another servant. Don't remember what he has. So we're going to investigate him before commencing stabbing.
At your service.
Sure, Argentina.
Tracking target.
Sounds good. So I'd really like a science trait on someone who has even remotely decent stats. Broadcast outlet. This we need to get as soon as we can.
I have new information.
Just double check. You are still doing mission control. You are still doing mission control, but are close enough to done that I'm also going to put boost on. Mission control and depression, that's correct. Serena, let's do that. You're doing mission control and are fine. Just building economy is honestly fine, but I'm going to do a little bit of other things. Still on mission control. Pure boost. Oh. Why have we fallen into anocracy? That's... Oh, that would be why. Well, since I have learned that I cannot simply,
We'll be ready for new orders soon. We have got some intel on our target.
That's unfortunate. Hey, mines are back. So let's not simply revolution away my problems. I'm not sure the new mechanics,
We've
but
moved the needle.
the revolution away your problem strat appears to be dead. Which, you know, quite sad for how I like doing things. Alright. We now have broadcast outlets. That's going to be fantastic for us. We want National Lab soon. Ooh, I can only launch a tier 1. Still worth getting out there. Just double check. Broadcast outlet requires 5 power. Can we solar that, or do we need to... Alright, we can solar that. We're going to upgrade this as soon as we can. But, just getting 3 of them will
Wrapping up here.
give us 20% more influence per month, or thereabouts. Let's see. Orgs. Nothing particularly special. Now, the dream is honestly being able to replace my existing persuasion counselor with... Does not have missions. With a professor who has both turn and
I will help
inspire.
Ready.
Blanking briefly on names of traits. Oh, wonderful. That is done. We do need to run government in here for a bit. Anyway, look at how good the share bonus is now. We lose 0.9 and gain 1.3. So, like, if there's a reason at all for you to run economy, the economy share bonus has gotten really, really good. Yeah, please. When I have more influence, we'll do that. I should merge in the DR. Really, I need to find another servant to stab.
I will tell our
I
story.
want to force them to abandon
At your
things.
service.
That's the actual goal right now. Ooh. Well, this was inevitable.
Surveilling target. Standing by for
Let me
orders.
just double check. Because this is dangerous. Is it dangerous in terms of any strike back? No. 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 Megastar Fanatic F1. Sure. So
Taking them
we're
down.
just gonna kill him. He has a lot. Ooh.
Ready for my mission.
Sorry, one of the orgs that I really like is on this man, and it does not matter. I'm just gonna... No, he's gonna get killed. Never mind. Alright.
Eyes on target.
Let's see if this works. If this works, what's going to happen is he's going to get imprisoned, and then robbed, and then murdered. All one right after the other. I'm going to go look at when things trigger right now. So hers triggers on the 21st.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Let's see here. Detain resolves on the 20th. Wait. Detain resolves on the 20th. Assassinate on the 19th. God damn it. All right.
The groundwork.
Mission in progress.
We're going to abort this to get those ops back. Because
Mission
there's
is a
no
no-go.
point. Oh, I suppose there actually was a point. I shouldn't have done that. Womp womp.
Target down.
So we've eliminated him. Are we
Ready
still
for mission.
allowed to even remotely try this? At 0%. Has not updated. Probably got reassigned to another high counselor, so
Mission
we're going to
aborted.
abort that. But we now know the servants have an org I want, so we're going to
Public
go for it.
opinion is moving in our direction.
How far in the hole are
Mission
they?
complete.
That's lovely to see. All right, we're gonna unify with the DR. So, still going strong here. We're boosting government up until 6.6 compared to 8.3. So we're at about 6.8 to be careful. The servants will abandon any of their things. If they abandon China, I'm just gonna go for it, but they might not, because look at how in the hole they are for influence. They only have 3 counselors left. If I can find their 3 counselors and kill all of them, they're going to have to abandon a significant amount of their holdings. Which will then be ripe for the picking.
Offering
Surprise the
counsel.
US. I will defend
Reporting
the US
in.
now.
Ready
let
to
me see.
go.
How much will this cost? That is worth just buying. And this is a nice thing you can do with, like, little nations, is you can just outright buy your mission control from them.
I will try to sway the public.
Alright, well, what's our...
Standing by for
Okay,
orders.
we've got a pretty good chance of getting
Applying
in.
pressure on their people. Reporting in. Ready for orders.
We don't need defend interests. We can instead do another merger.
Heading to the capital.
Okay, we are in guerrilla war now. I'm going to do this one merge in and then stop for a little while. So, because the servants went overcapped by are overcapped by so much,
Targeting the
we're going
opposition.
to make a play at this point. China is likely out of our reach with this much overcap. I would need to do a few more. Sure. Keep calm and carry
You'd
on.
be better off surrendering.
Industrialization of space. Excellent. Let me think here. Gonna grab independence movements because that gives me global command structure. And also the protectorate might work on it a little bit to try and
The
help me
people
out
will come
even
to our
slightly.
side.
We've hit him where it hurts.
Alright. We've got our crackdown. What's our purge chance? 99%. Love to see it.
Policy direction complete.
Unification with, yeah, let's do Belize. That's gonna hurt our cohesion a bit. Oh, it actually helped. Fascinating. Well, okay then. We're up to 6.7. We're gonna manage this. We're going to upgrade the orbital core. And also, with my extra... I'm going to go to Mars and improve my mines. For the last 2 that have not yet been upgraded. One thing I'm definitely thinking, given that
We
new
are in
move
control
through
here.
tabs feature, is that it would probably be a good idea to, as a default, start every hab name with a letter for the planetary body. It's like Mars mines are all M, all Jupiter mines start with J, so on and so forth. I know you're not actually mining Jupiter, but you get the point. The idea is to improve organization, not necessarily change around a ton else. Yeah. Right, I'm just gonna take a check. It's like this, but I don't have the resources. I would absolutely recruit him. Given what I'm doing, teacher and academic are actually very useful. That's a free 1 or 2 star org. Social scientist, not the best anymore, but certainly not bad.
Ready for orders.
Actually, let me go to another Earth hab. Let's upgrade this guy. Everyone knows you, so we're gonna have you hide.
Where do you need
Let's do the defend
I'm here.
interests because we sure are in a spot.
Making our
That
case.
might be the smarter thing to do defend interests on,
Where
in
to?
all honesty. Yeah,
Ready
let's
to
do this
go.
intelligently and defend our point in India.
me? Protecting our interests.
So, crackdown now that we're in. Gonna take a bit, but now that we're in, could stab the academy. Really, no.
Initiating
Eyes on the prize.
surveillance.
The prize is killing
Ready
the
to go.
servants. Do not get
Surveillance
distracted by
on.
alternative stabbing. National labs will be a nice boost to our
Going off
overall
the
research.
Securing our interests.
A useful thing.
Person of interest surveilled.
All right.
Surveillance complete.
Are they actually, though? Yes, they are. So, do that.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We're going to do this. The Academy is definitely not allowed to have attack pick right now because they will just push fusion methodologies in there, and it will be terrible. Is it time for that yet? I think fusion methodologies is about able to be researched, which is why the Academy cannot be allowed to have attack pick. Oh, 48. I do have exactly enough for that. It will be important for India. I probably should spend some of that on something else.
Where do you need me?
Like continuing to advise, so that I
Offering
can win this
assistance.
stupid race that I don't want
I'm
to be
here.
in.
Securing our control.
Acknowledged.
Again,
We'll make our appeal.
not India now.
Ready.
1%, 0%. What are your chances? Not
We'll
very much.
recon the
Let's go
site.
find the alien.
I'm here.
Unless... Let's see. You, sir, have a large amount of stats that I don't like, and are also incredibly
Tracking
vulnerable
target.
to being stabbed.
Offering support.
Securing our interests.
And U.S. government
Target
going up
eliminated.
pretty fast, too, which is very nice. Let's just see. Are they... They managed to get positive. What else
Public
did they
sentiment
abandon?
is
I guess I
increasingly
didn't
with
kill
us.
enough of them. Oh, well, I did take their point here. Alright. We've gotten that boost. I do, in fact, need to get that reasonably soon. Are we winning by enough to do this?
Recon complete.
Yes. Suppression modules are very important.
Where to? Offering counsel.
How do
Acknowledged.
things look in my Caribbean community? 6.7 gets us up to 8.0. Should be enough. Oh, wait. No, sorry. 6.7 gets us up to 8.2. Which was not yet enough. Let's see. We can unify with the Bahamas. Have the Bahamas finished their MC? No. We'll give them a little bit of time for that. Let's just continue having my
Hunkering down.
annoyingly
What's the op?
stabbable council go to ground at times.
Initiating deep cover.
What's the op?
Actually, no. You're above the point where you need any economy. Maybe beating 2.0.
Investigating target.
I wonder
Knowledge.
if I'll be able to turn the Protectorate. They're slightly closer to me
I will
alignment-wise,
help
and
them.
getting their intel on the servants would
Going
be
into
useful.
Hunkering down.
Like, honestly, I should probably turn the
Surveillance
resistance.
complete.
Every form I have to...
Alright, independence movements picked up. Let's get started now on... Do we have ion drives already picked? We need to go to particle beams eventually. Starting to unlock drives is a good idea. Global command structure is great. Advanced atomic is more important there, except now we're fighting the resistance. Alright, so upgrade all modules. Build a solar array. Build our ops center. Skunk works, and I think I'll make this one energy lab. Like, would it be useful to have some of that energy lab around Earth? Absolutely. Are we going to do it? Absolutely not right now. We want to keep these broadcast centers running, so I'm going to build a new solar array, or broadcast outlets. Fill this with broadcast outlets. Eventually, we will decommission the old solar array and turn it into a different broadcast outlet. Which is my other now upgrade station. Or mine. That would be this guy. As per normal. Skunk ops. Solar, and I think you're going to need a materials.
I have new information.
Shipyard, we will eventually want... Ooh, actually... If I plug in construction module, I should have plugged in construction module. I need to get that started on Mars very soon, too. That's, in fact, more important than this. Aha. Installed modules. We're getting new fission reactor array, and right now... This is honestly less for the knowledge boost and much more for the boost to the actual priority. Cool. I will maybe research some of those purely for the influence. Alright, Fort Vesta base up. I'm going to be claiming more control of Earth orbit before I do that. Running Unity here would not help me because I probably have enough influence that it will primarily pull away from me. Actually, yes. Engineer, attorney, engineer, yep. It's very true that right now, one thing I really need to do, and I need to remind myself constantly about this, is I need to try and stay above 120 influence, so that, when the time comes, I can in fact just grab one of those good
Your
recruits.
orders?
Doesn't mean I'm going to stop merging things in that need to merge in. Guyana and the Bahamas. Guyana finished. Yep, we've just been building a little bit of economy. Sure. We will merge them in because that will improve the overall
On my way to the
state.
capital.
Your orders? We must persuade the
What's
people.
our
At your
crackdown
service.
chance on anyone? Not very good. We know... do we see any stealables anywhere? Not really. Ah, a servant.
We'll see what they're up
Someone
to.
who's eminently
Ready for my
stabbable.
mission. Eyes on
Or,
target.
you know, if his loyalty... If I see the type of trait that leads to low loyalty, I might go for the turn.
Offering assistance.
I have new information. Surveillance complete.
Alright, 10. 10... That was composite armor, not construction module.
Colleagues,
I swear I watch what I'm doing sometimes. Alright, we can get ion drive. Let's get infrared lasers for the purposes of bombarding mines.
We've moved the needle.
And also harassing the aliens.
Mission complete.
Unification, Kiana. Where are we at right now? Slow but steady. Slow but steady. Absolutely not. Not letting that happen. Ooh, hello. That is what I love to see. This one is going to be the first of my actually building out my science bonuses stations. So, build modules. Energy, we're going to be needing. Info is going to eventually be one of them. Life science boosts welfare, we eventually do want that. We do not care about materials or military in Earth orbit right now. Well, actually, we might care about military in Earth orbit. Military, social, space, ops. Build a few more space. For those of you who are familiar with what I do, medium Earth orbit for my space dock. A lot of power. Bye. I guess I'll just do military materials for now. The rest of these are really what I usually put in the space dock. I could grab another one, or I could go see what Exodus has prospected and shoot things towards asteroids. So I'm going to do that. These are all fine. Let's see what we have for fissiles. Not great. Alright, a lot of asteroids for those have already been claimed. That is a very worthwhile one to grab, though. So we're going to go to you. Found tab. Build modules. You are in the asteroid belt. You need this. You need this, and you need this. Else jumps out at me, and when Ceres comes online completely, I'm going to love it. Inner asteroid belt, middle asteroid belt. Oh. I accidentally had something searched. Oopsies. Oh, yeah. Let's upgrade this guy.
Cleaning things up.
And we're probably not going to build that many more mines until I can start building Space Force. We'll build some, but not many. Oh, hello. Yes, please. Why can I not buy you? Because I'm on the wrong person. Excellent. 3% knowledge. I don't think there's anything else in here super worth. Just having one of those is useful. Might as well. Hacker, computer scientist. Quick learner, systems engineer, criminal. Nongra is not good. Family ties is fine. He's from Ethiopia. Base of 6-1 admin. Base of 12, base of 5 admin. That would be resetting. Well, on one hand, it would be resetting a significant amount of my progress towards really good crackdown and capture. On the other hand, that gets me a trait I really want. How close are we to taking the executive? Not actually terribly close. Until I start killing members of the Resistance, which
At your service.
I'm a little loath to do right now.
Reporting in.
There's a lot of things that I want. Yep, Doctor, no. Heart, no. Pass. Just make sure that none of these guys have science traits. Yeah, we're about to enter the computer science gambit. Alright. As said, this is the type of thing that you wind up doing at certain points in this game. We're going to equip that. We've definitely lost out on, at least until I get some more money back. Can I get up to 800? Probably not easily. Absolutely doing that first. Let's give you this. Cybernetics is one that I also should probably take a quick swing into.
I will help them.
Someone else who can be merged
Ready for
in.
my mission.
Oh, absolutely can be merged in.
Time to
Maybe
make our
commas.
Reporting in.
That'll give me at least some money. Taiwan, honestly, you are not a terrible one to run some spoils in temporarily, because Taiwan does not have any regions that matter for the purposes of me spoiling things and it causing problems.
We'll recon the site.
Your orders?
Sabotage. Oh, a servant. Right.
Standing by for
What are my
orders.
chances? And this is the reason why, like, he's loyalty 10. That's pretty good, and I have no chance of actually sabbing him properly.
We'll see what they are up to.
I'm here.
You know what? Let's go check out the academy. Maybe turn one of their members,
Offering
bribe them,
support.
give them a nice thing, and then do a little bit of stabbing.
We have got some intel on our target.
Prepping
That's
for
not
next
gonna go
mission.
well.
Laying the groundwork. We'll be ready for new orders soon.
800 money, high energy lasers, done. Directed energy warfare doctrine. Production module, done. Those. Let me think here. What is next? What is next? Why did I favorite that? Actually, global command structure is probably the next big one. Maybe one advanced atomic. I have to do one tick of the US. Oh. How unfortunate.
Policy direction complete.
Asian. Compromise. Do that. Unify in. Oh, confederate the last two members soon. Might need to do another take spoils. I hate it right now. I do not like doing this.
Here's what we found.
Now that one I'm probably going to do to try and steal some European money for a bunch of my nice things over here. How are you doing for giving me money? Solid effort. That. Persuasion, as per always.
Standing by.
I still have
Offering
a good
counsel.
amount.
At your service.
Mars. Let's pick a base. You have energy. I'm not doing as much with energy right now. Let's do construction module. Everybody needs a construction module. At least if you're on a standard base. Because the aliens will eventually come and try and stab me. By stab, I mean bombard. Online soon, and that will be very nice. Okay, I think I'm back to the beginning.
Standing by for orders.
Ready. I'll ensure their loyalty.
He has Pollyanna, so...
At your service.
Alright, no chance of getting the Academy on that.
We'll make our appeal.
Gonna take a bit, but I can continue just investigating people.
Investigating target.
I may simply stab. Well, prosperous. How would they be overcap if I did that? Okay. That is almost certainly worth doing to try and gain their points of
I have
idea.
them in my sights.
The marked trait is annoying,
Lending my
but it's the type of annoying that
Think we had a
we're just going to have to deal with. Or we might get incredibly lucky. I hope we get incredibly lucky. Nope, we have not gotten incredibly lucky. Lucky he has, 24 espionage right now. So I can have him go to ground and hide from the consequences
Public
of my
sentiment is
choices.
increasingly with us.
Let's see, that puts the Academy pretty far over cap and unable to hire a new counselor. Should be able to steal at least 1 point from them. But really, I want to steal from the Resistance next, because I want to get all these points back from this stupid war.
Standing by.
As much as we would like some of these, we are first going to look to fix our mission control problem. Let's just buy a random thing. Okay.
What's the op? Offering counsel.
Advise.
Your orders?
I don't think I'm going to do another council swap out right now unless I find someone amazing. And, none of these people are amazing.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Acknowledged. I will try to
Alright,
sway
what's
the
my
public.
chance against the Academy?
Standing by for orders.
Not great. I probably would have been able to pull that off. No. Why? Yeah, not too great. Not too great at all.
Eyes on target.
Ready.
Second assassinate. Let's
Reaching
talk to the
out.
Academy and maybe buy them off
Offering
slightly.
assistance.
Your petty acts of violence are
And
of
mostly
no
check to see if they
consequence.
have anything we want. One of the big ones we want is currently owned by the servants. I intend to eventually get that admin org. But that is very much an eventually question. Alright, would you accept some of these tiny things that are of little consequence? Still want that. Still want that. Okay, they're asking for way too much. What if instead I bribe you with 100 water? 160 water. Actually, let's say 260 water to improve relations.
I believe they'll stay loyal
I
to the
merely
cause.
killed one of your agents, and that's all it takes to get back in their decent books.
Surveillance complete.
Oh, nice. And we're now up to about 100 income per turn, which is excellent.
Public opinion is
Another
moving in
ops
our
center coming
direction.
online. Love it when the plan comes together. Alright, we are once again going to upgrade all. Build skunk. Skunk. Ops. Vision. 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 Yeah, you're gonna get a nano eventually, and let's space it up. That road. I also realized you need to be renamed. Reason for this is we're going to grab an ion drive, and we're just going to harass the aliens. We are going to die doing so. That much I can basically guarantee. Ooh, we have 10 admin just sitting there. Okay. Real question time. Sell 1,200 metal. Sell 100 nobles. I can sell 80 fissiles. How close does that get me to buying some admin? Also, are you over cap? Nope, you are exactly at cap. $35 and $29. That's pretty close to buying some admin. We might get there on the back of Taiwan. How much per month were we getting spoils for? So 10 to 50. I have to do it again.
I'm here. I will help them.
Where to?
And,
On my way to the capital.
Can we
Ready for
unify with
orders.
these guys? 8.3, 6.9. Yes, we can unify. We want to run multiple federates as well.
Making our case.
Ready for my mission.
We're just going to continue leveling up.
Initiating surveillance.
Standing by.
I want... Ah. It's all from my ally. Well,
Taking it to
let's
them.
do that.
Offering support.
Want that?
We've got some intel on our
Life
target.
spent merely in...
That was indeed a silly thing for me to go for, but we live with our choices. Software, cybernetics. Let's do that. Let's get winning there. Against atomic and directed
We're
energy
winning their
are both
hearts
coming.
and minds.
Good.
Mission complete.
Unification. Now no longer need to work government. That goes going down to 1.9. Do that for a little bit. Actually, more of that.
Their defense was too strong.
The damage from a bullet is not caused by the projectile itself.
Directed energy is done. Infrared combat lasers. Lastly, buy ourselves some more admin, which immediately turns into more. Does that immediately turn into that? No, we already have one. Let's re-equip our existing org first. Does he have defend interests? He does have defend interests. 20 for 2 stat points. That's worth it. I'd say as I have spent all of my influence once more. Oh, nanofactories are going to be so nice. I also actually could do tourist birth now. This finishes. But no, I'm getting closer and closer to the point where the aliens are going to start noticing what I'm doing. Oh, this is now great because... Oh, we actually have two very nice things at the same time. One, a mining bonus that doesn't cost a boost, which is excellent. Two, plus 7 admin cap. I do really like this is now great just because it doesn't cost a boost and gives you a mining bonus. Honestly, there's not much else that you really need once you have that. Let's get your espionage up a bit. I might actually want to...
Standing by for orders.
That's known 10. It's not great.
I'll speak with them.
Standing by.
At your service.
I'm here.
Quality did go up again because it gets burned super hard whenever you do spoils now.
I will tell our story.
I'm here.
Let's talk to our buddy
Initiating
Basis.
contact.
Ready to go.
Also, there's a servant. Beloved, family ties, martyr, wealthy, polyeta means they might not
Investigating
actually
target.
have his real loyalty that high.
Lending my expertise.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Establishing contact.
Fight your petty wars if you must, so long as you do not interfere with the great exodus.
I don't really have that much. Well, Exodus, I will keep you happy by handing you 1 boost. I'd hoped, but hoping is not always enough. Alright, that is now done. Let's get the ion drive out.
I have new information.
Okay, 10.
The people will come to our side.
26%. And we have a bunch of CP cap once more. Doing pretty well. We're going up to... We're at almost 4K research on the top.
Ready for orders.
Saw a servant. Do not get to see the thing I want.
Offering assistance.
This is
Where do you
government
need
score
me?
still going pretty well. Just have you go to ground temporarily.
Initiating deep
I
cover.
really ought to do.
Ready to
Let's
go.
see. 26% is not a high enough chance. We're a few persuasion away from being able to pull that off.
I will try to sway the public.
Alright, what are our odds now of this? Still not good enough.
Time to make our move.
Ready for my mission.
Let's stab. I don't think it's worth it right now. Let's get these alien
We are going in.
xenoforms in Mexico.
I will help them.
Hunkering down.
No need for that. Alright, ion drive has been gotten. Start up there to try and get to grid. Should have started earlier, but we're not on Jupiter Rush time frame.
Our case remains unheard.
Yeah, that tier 3 hab play, I shouldn't have done it. It slowed down the rest of honestly my everything way too much. That was simply a mistake. Oh, and it was a mistake I did not need to do.
Mission
Completely
complete.
unforced error. I can unify. Let's federate first.
The LT is secured.
Is the most important of those. Here.
What the doctor means is that he has convinced Adam.
Alright, advanced atomic. Yep. Yep. No, made an absolute big mistake. But I don't think we're in a terrible state even given that bad mistake. Alright, we now have more influence, which is really great. Those like little projects that will just give you a ton of influence. Into shipyards would be nice. Like, let me think. Is this even worth going for? This guy's sole job. He's only. Wait, that's the wrong armor. Silicon carbide's the starting armor that you want. This guy's literal only job would be to get in the way of them doing surveillance. So I think I'm going to do that, and I think I'm going to build a few of these as soon as that becomes powered. Again, ooh. Another cartel. Well, wait. Oh, never mind. That is mining bonus. But I think this is where we're going to leave it right now. We've started getting into India. I have eventual plans for China. I delayed them slightly by swapping out one of my guys for a more useful guy.
At
Or a more
your
long-term
service.
useful. Yep. Like, what we're going to have to do is chain assassinate the Academy and kick them out of here. In the meantime, we're getting some value from it. Yeah, made some misplays, especially as it relates to quantum computing. We are mostly tier 3 hab, so my space economy is going to be great once we get up to that. Actually, let me go just take a look at all of my habs. Because really, at this stage, I should just upgrade all of these to tier 2. All locations. Sirius isn't even online yet. This guy can be tier 2. Still upgrading, still upgrading. Mars is all there, and that's Ceres again, yeah. Like, I'm pretty happy with my space presence. Ooh, one thing that I should do... Start this up right now, because that will finish 20th of September, 20th of September, 20th of September, yeah. I'll turn these two off so I can build a shipyard and other things. As soon as Earth shipyards are done, we're going to start pumping out really annoying ships. We'll get the infrared combat lasers to just go see how the aliens are doing towards the asteroid belt. Probably sending things. Not even sending things to the asteroid belt. Okay, I actually will be able to do silly asteroid bombarding. That's slightly slow of them, but nice for me. Wait, have a good one, guys. See you next time.